A very good morning to all of you. Today I am going to discuss about the chapter that is a sale and developments. Okay, so that is the chapter name is the basic unit of life. Okay, so what is sale and what is the organization of the sale? What is cytology and what is cell biology? You know, cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Or any living organism is made up of cell. This is the diagram of animal cell. This is the diagram of animal cell. Okay, so you will find a diagram of plant cell and animal cell. So generally, what there is some difference in plant cell and animal cell. What is the difference? What is the difference in the plant cell and animal cell? Generally, plant cell there is a cell wall. And you will find this in the diagram itself. It is a cell wall. Okay. So if you see the plant cell and animal cell, there is a presence of cell wall. But in case of animal cell, there is no cell wall. Second difference, there is a presence of chlorophyll inside the chloroplast in case of plants. Generally, chlorophyll is present inside the leaves of plant cell, but you will not find chlorophyll pigment or chloroplast in case of animal cell. You cannot find it anywhere. In case of animal cell, can be of any examples. There is absence of chlorophyll. And third is there is a definite shape of the plant cell due to presence of rigid cell wall. You will find shape of plant cell it is fixed due to presence of the definite cell wall. Due to presence of definite cell wall, but that cell wall is absent in case of animal cell. So there is no cell wall, only cell membrane or plasma membrane. It is present in case of animal cell. To try to know there is slight difference in plant cell and animal cell and rest other organelles that are similar. So we know brain of the cell. What is brain of the cell? Nucleus. What is the brain of the cell? Are you listening my son? What is brain of the cell?
Sir, nucleus.
Very good. Then kitchen of the cell. Kitchen of the cell, especially in plants, that is chloroplast.
Chloroplast.
You know why it is kitchen? Because the process of photosynthesis occur in presence of light, chlorophyll pigments, carbon dioxide, and waters, as well as minerals. So kitchen of the cell is generally we can say it is chloroplast. Next, if you see the if we can say powerhouse of the cell, which one is the powerhouse of the cell? Mitochondria. Why it is the powerhouse of the cell? Because it contains lot of energy in the form of ATP. So if you see the structure of the plant cell or animal cell, then try to know what is the function of each and every cell organelles. A small structure inside the cell is known as cell organelles. There is a difference in organ and organelles. Organ means your body have a different organ like kidney. It has certain function like formation of your urine and purification of your blood. Then heart, that is the pumping organ of the your body that pump your blood to distribute all the part of your body. And lungs, it is also a purifying organ for purification of gaseous materials. Next, you can say that is the brain, the controlling organs of your body. Then intestine, the digestion of food occur inside the intestine. So this is the meaning of organs. Means it is made up of tissue. If anybody asks what is difference in the cell and tissue, group of cell that perform a specific function. What do you mean by a specific function? Function like respiration, breathing, function like uh, exchange of gas, that is the purification of blood, that is through lungs. Then other functions, that is the distribution of nutrient through blood from heart to all the part of the body, and then carry the oxygen through hemoglobins. So these are the different function, means different organ have different functions. So this is the meaning of the word organ. Organs have the definite function present inside the human body or any living organism body. I higher living organism body have organs, but organelles, that is a small structure inside the cell that have also distinct function, different function, like nucleus controlling the whole cell function and structure. Then mitochondria, you see the mitochondria that will responsible for the production of energy in the form of ATP. Then you can say chloroplast you will find in the plant cell, that is responsible for synthesis of food only up to cell level. If any small structure is present, then it is known as cell organelles. But group of cell that is going to perform different function, then it is known as tissue, and that tissue collectively perform a certain function, so that we can divide it and say it is organs. So each organs have different type of tissue on the basis of shape and their function. So try to know the difference between organ and organelles. Okay. Now come to the word cell biology and cytology. There are two terms. One is cytology and other is cytology, cytology, and other is cell biology. Okay. So a study of cellular process function is known as cell biology. What do you mean by cell biology? A study of cellular process. Cellular process means function of the different organelles of the cells. That in which branch you are going to study? In cell biology. The function of the cell, the small scale, the function of each and every organelles, and collectively the function of the each cell. Then cytology. What is cytology? Cytology means a structure, organization of the cell. What type of a structure of the cell present in your body? So that is deals with inside the cytology. Cytology, in case of cytology, you study only the structural aspect of the cell. But in case of cell biology, we study the functional aspect of the cell. That is the major difference in cytology and cell biology. Now, cell contain the cytoplasm. You know what is cytoplasm? And what is genetic material? There is two words. So cytoplasm, that is the liquid inside the cell, that is known as cytoplasm. What do you know cytoplasm? Or liquid inside the cell, that is known as cytoplasm. If you see the animal cell, there is a liquid inside the cell. Inside, when you can say the cell membrane is the boundary of the cell. If you see the cricket cricket playground, there is certain boundary. So just like cricket playgrounds, there is also a boundary in the cell, that is cell surface membrane, cell membrane or plasma membrane, both are same. Cell surface membrane, cell membrane, or plasma membrane or biomembrane, all have the same meaning. So inside the cell membrane, you will find a liquid inside the cell, that is known as cytoplasm. Okay. Then one other word is nucleoplasm. What do you mean by nucleoplasm? The cell liquid inside the cell nucleus, only inside the nucleus, that is known as nucleoplasm. So there is a difference in cytoplasm and nucleoplasm. So liquid between nuclear membrane up to cell membrane or plasma membrane, up to that. So are you observing the cursor? Uh, are you observing the diagram? Yes, yeah, no. Are you observing? It is okay. Just try to know difference between the nucleoplasm and cytoplasm. The liquid between the cell membrane and nuclear membrane, that is known as nucleoplasm. You can say the liquid between the cell membrane, this is the cell membrane, and this is the nuclear membrane. This is the nuclear membrane. So that is liquid between this is known as cytoplasm. So try to know and try to write the word cytoplasm. Have you written the topic? Have you written the topic? Cell structure and function. I have told you this topic, and inside that, first you try to know what is cytoplasm, a liquid inside the cell between cell membrane and nuclear membrane. And other word is nucleoplasm. Please write on word nucleo, nucleoplasm, nucleoplasm. So what is nucleoplasm? Liquid inside the nucleus, that is known as nucleoplasm. You will find a liquid just like water material inside the nucleus, that is known as nucleoplasm. And can you tell me the other word, that is protoplasm? Protoplasm, protoplasm. So please write down third word, protoplasm. So liquid inside the nucleus as well as cytoplasm, that is known as protoplasm. That is known as protoplasm. So cytoplasm plus nucleoplasm equal to protoplasm. Please write down. Cytoplasm.
सर
हाँ, yes.
सर उल्टा नहीं बोल दिया प्रोटोप्लाज्म प्लस न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म इक्वल टू
No, no, no.
साइटोप्लाज्म
What I am telling, that is correct. Okay. So protoplasm means the liquid, cytoplasm liquid plus nucleoplasm liquid, that is known as protoplasm. Okay. So protoplasm is collectively the liquid inside the nucleus as well as the liquid outside the nucleus between nuclear membrane plus where plasma membrane. This one is plasma membrane, this is the nuclear membrane. So whatever the liquid present, that is known as cytoplasm, and the liquid inside the nucleus is known as nucleoplasm. And combination of both, it is clear or not? What is protoplasm? Cytoplasm liquids plus nucleoplasm liquid equal to protoplasm. So please write down, it is correct. Okay. So protoplasm, that include both cytoplasm liquid plus nucleoplasm liquid. Now there is other word, that is protoplast. There is one word protoplasm and other word is protoplast. Protoplast. So have you written, all of you, have you written protoplast?
No.
Yes. So please write down protoplast word.
Yes, sir.
Protoplast. Protoplast. So there is different meaning of protoplasm and protoplast. If you have isolate the cell, what cell? Plant cell. Then cell without cell wall. Cell minus cell wall. Cell without cell wall is known as protoplast. Are you clear? Protoplast. Cell without cell wall. If you are going to remove the cell wall, then whole structure is known as protoplast. It is clear? Yes, yeah, no. So
Uh,
yes, try to know, if you are going to remove the cell wall of the plant cell, the cell, whatever the remains with you, that is cell membrane, nucleus, then mitochondria, then chloroplast, then vacuole. So this all includes, the term is known as protoplast. But if there is only liquid inside the cell, it can be liquid inside the nucleoplasm plus liquid outside the nucleus, then it is known as protoplasm. Means that is indicating for liquid of both, mixing of both the liquid, that is liquid inside the nucleus and liquid outside the nucleus up to cell membrane, that is known as protoplasm. So are you clear the word? There should be no any confusion between nucleoplasm, protoplasm and protoplast. Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. So now you know the boundary of the cell, that is you can say it is the plasma membrane or cell membrane. Okay. And cell wall provide the shape of the plant cell or bacterial cell. Cell wall is generally present in case of plant cell and bacterial cell. It is not present in case of animal cell. So it will protect from external injury back to bacteria as well as plant cell. So it gives definite shape as well as protect the plants and bacteria from external injury. So that is the function of cell wall. Now come to, just after cell wall there is a membrane, that is known as plasma membrane. So plasma membrane, it is a selectable permeable membrane. It is a selectable permeable membrane that allow only certain molecules, not all. You cannot enter in class 11C or 11D. Why? Because certain restrictions are there. Means subject teacher will allow, only then you can enter. Otherwise you cannot enter. Okay. So in the same way, the cell membrane will not allow all the type of material. It can be a gas. It can be a liquid. So it will not allow. It will allow when it will give the permission. So cell membrane, the transporter protein that is present on the cell membrane or plasma membrane, both have the same meaning. Cell membrane and plasma membrane both have the same meaning. So it will allow the gaseous molecule or liquid molecule inside the cell through process of diffusion or through process of active transport. That is the function of cell membrane or plasma membrane. That is the meaning of selectable permeable membrane. As per requirement of the cell, it will allow the substance to enter. Just like a match is going on in Mohali and you cannot enter without ticket. In the same way, the process is going on through process of diffusion or through process of active transfer. So that is the function of cell membrane. I have already discussed the liquid inside the cell just after the plasma membrane up to the nuclear membrane, that is the cytoplasm, and the liquid inside the nucleus, that is known as nucleoplasm. So and both the liquid, when you are going to mix, then it is known as protoplasm. Now I am coming to the brain of the cell. You know, brain of the cell, that is the nucleus. So you know it is unicellular or uninucleated, multicellular, multinucleated. This is the characteristic feature of the different cell. Means in one cell may be more than one nucleus present, or maybe one nucleus. That is a characteristic feature. So generally you will find the nucleus is present nearby center, nearby center of the cell, and control the whole cell structure and function. So why? Because there is a gene. Where is gene present? Inside the DNA. And where is DNA present? Inside the chromosome. And where is chromosome present? Inside the nucleus. Okay. So that is the responsible for formation of for giving the character of the cell. Now you will find a ball-like structure inside the nucleus. This is the nucleus, that is known as nucleolus. So it is not necessary that there should be only one nucleus. It is not necessary that there should be only one nucleus. It can be one or more than one, two, three, four, like that. That is the nucleus. So you cannot keep in mind that only one nucleolus is present in one nucleus. It can be one, it can be two, it can be three, it can be four. And you will find the nucleus inside also there is a DNA, and outside the nucleolus there is a liquid that is known as nucleoplasm. Also there is a DNA is present. Okay. So have you heard about RNA? Have you heard about RNA, DNA?
Yes, sir.
So DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid that is responsible for coding of the gene and making of the protein. Okay, so DNA will transfer the information from to RNA. So RNA synthesis occur inside the nucleus, and then after formation of RNA, there are three type of RNA: messenger RNA, transfer RNA, chromosomal RNA, ribosomal RNA, sorry, chromosomal, ribosomal RNA. So there are three type of RNA generally, and each have different distinct function. So whatever observing with your naked eye, that is the protein in any living organism inside your body, on the body surface of your body, whatever you are observing, that is known as protein. How protein synthesis occur? First, the gene in the form of information present in DNA, and that DNA form RNA. So ribosomal RNA synthesis occur inside the nucleolus. Where the ribosomal RNA synthesis occur? Where is nucleolus? Are you observing? Now you are in class 11. That's why I am going in detail. You are in class 11. That's why I am going in detail. So ribosomal RNA synthesis occur in nucleolus, and messenger RNA, tRNA, transfer RNA synthesis occur inside the nucleoplasm. So you always remember these two concepts, that ribosomal RMT, R means ribosomal RNA, M means messenger RNA, and T means transfer RNA. Please write down the sequence. RMT. What do you mean R? Ribosomal RNA, M messenger RNA, and T transfer RNA. So ribosomal RNA synthesis occur inside the nucleolus, but messenger RNA and transfer RNA synthesis occur inside the nucleoplasm. Now, this these three types of RNA is ready to escape from the nucleus. Where it will goes? It will this will go to cytoplasm. So protein synthesis occur in cytoplasm where there is a ribosome. Protein synthesis occur in cytoplasm. So after formation of mRNA, these three types of RNA, that is ribosomal RNA, messenger RNA and transfer RNA, it will goes to cytoplasm. And where it will goes? Inside the cytoplasm, on the ribosome, okay, or rough endoplasmic reticulum. So all of you must introduce to just try to know what are the different organelles present in the cell. So this is the objective, first objective of this chapter. Try to know what are the different organelles present in this cell. So first is the nucleus, okay, and you will find nucleus, that is ball like a structure, and then this is the liquid nucleoplasm, and then the membrane is also present in nucleus, that is nuclear membrane, and you will find a hole, that is pore, that is known as nuclear pore. Only through this pore messenger RNA, transfer RNA and ribosomal RNA will come out. Okay, so this is the structure of nucleus. You will find this structure also here separately. Okay, so you will find one by one the structure of this one. Okay, so what is the function of the nucleus? That is the brain of the cell and controlling all the functions. Just see, each and every type of cell organelles structure and function are there. Okay, so are you feeling are you understanding my points, explanation of my about the cell structure and function? Are you getting? I think
Sir,
it is already present in class 9 or class 10. This part is present already in class 9 or class 10 or even in class 8 in the science. Okay, so it is very interesting chapter, simple chapter. So we can say that there is a nucleus, that is the brain of the cell. This is the chloroplast, that is the kitchen of the cell. This is the powerhouse of the cell, that is mitochondria, and that is the vacuole, damp house, damp yard, means whatever the excretory material, extra material present in the cell, unused materials, waste material, that is going to collect inside the vacuole. Okay, and you will find the Golgi apparatus, that is responsible packaging of the protein. Okay, and endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum you will find here on the membrane of the nucleus. You will find endoplasmic reticulum. One is rough endoplasmic reticulum. Why it is rough? Because a small bead like structure is present. You will find, if you see the fine structure of that one, अगर आप बड़ा करके देखेंगे, then you will find bead like structure, मोती की तरह दिख रहा है आपको. ये क्या है? राइबोसोम. ये क्या है? राइबोसोम. Then we can say it is rough endoplasmic reticulum, and this one is the absence of bead like a structure, that is a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So all of you must draw this diagram today. Don't take any pressure, try to draw. When you will not able to draw, then I will explain one by one how can you draw this diagram. So first of all, you try to draw this structure of plant cell. So major cell organelles inside the plant cell, it is the nucleus, then the chloroplast, then the endoplasmic reticulum. This is the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and this is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So there is a difference when you attach the ribosome. Ribosome This is a structure that is the also organelles, smaller organelles. It is responsible for protein synthesis. So if it is attached on the membrane of reticulum, endoplasmic reticulum, then it is rough endoplasmic. If it is absent, then a smooth endoplasmic. Then you will find a Golgi apparatus that is responsible for packaging of protein. So rough endoplasmic reticulum is responsible for formation of protein, but packaging of protein, for distributing the protein to all part of the cell, that is done by Golgi apparatus. Next, a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Here it is a smooth. It is responsible for lipid or fat synthesis. So lipid or fat synthesis generally also occur inside the cytoplasm, that is on a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And whatever the waste product, used product, that is have no value, it is going to collect inside the cell sap, inside the vacuole, and the membrane of the vacuole is known as cell sap. So you will find the different part of the cell, that is the cell organelles, and these two different cells are going to attach with a certain structure, means two plant cell or two animal cell is going to attach. So that is the attachment is known as plasmodesmata or plasmodesmata, through which cell can communicate from each other. Means if the requirement of the nutrient or supply of distribution of nutrient only occur through this pathway, and the structure that is known as plasmodesmata, the same structure inside the animal cell, it is known as desmosome. So whatever I am describing, that is known as desmosome, means such type of microvilli like structure going to attach one cell to other cell, that is known as desmosome. So cell is a structural and functional unit of life. Who has discovered the cell? Anyone? कोई बताएगा कौन किसने डिस्कवर किया है सेल को? किसने किया है डिस्कवर? यशस्वी? Yes. Who has discovered the cell? बताओ. uh, Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke has discovered the cell. Then who has discovered the nucleus? Anyone? Robert Brown. Who has discovered the nucleus? Robert Brown. Robert Hooke has discovered in which structure? In which plant? Which structure? Cork cell. He has observed the cork cell structure, and Robert Brown discovered the nucleus, uh, that is in case of algae acetabularia. So everyone, you must draw the diagram of the plant cell and animal cell and differentiate between plant cell and animal. What is the first difference? Yasasvi, what is the first difference between plant cell and animal cell?
में सेल वॉल होता है सर, एनिमल सेल में नहीं होता
Yes. Second difference, chloro
सर. क्लोरोप्लास्ट
chloroplast. In which cell it is present?
सर प्लांट सेल में प्रेजेंट होता है
Yes, and absent in case of animal cell. Okay.
सर.
So what are the other difference in plant cell and animal cell?
सर
Photosynthesis
प्लांट
occur.
सेल में वैक्यूल ज़्यादा बड़ा रहता है.
Yes, vacuole are very larger in size in case of plant cell and smaller in case of animal cell. Then fourth difference, if you observe the size of ribosome up to class 11, you have to know. If you observe the size of ribosome, so we will discuss in detail the ribosome. What is ribosome? It is also a cell organ. Okay, so that is responsible for protein synthesis. So it is the smaller in size in case of animal cell. Okay, and you will find the you will find the ribosome also present in case of mitochondria. chloroplast. So size of that ribosome is 60s. Okay, 70s. Sorry. And in case of inside the cell, not in mitochondria and chloroplast, it is 80s. So we can say the difference in the size of ribosome. In case of ribosome, one ribosome also present inside the mitochondria and chloroplast. That ribosome is known as 70s, but the ribosome inside the plants and animal cell, it is 80s. So this is the major difference. And definite shape occur in case of plant cell, and due to presence of cell wall, and animal cell have no definite cell because there is absence of cell wall, only cell membrane is present. So all of you try to know and try to draw the diagram as a homework between plant cell, animal cell, and the difference in the plant cell and animal cell. What is the difference? Okay. So are you facing any problem regarding understanding of plant cell and animal cell?